Visa Rico is 6 o'clock. Yeah, Kofi. It is our duty. So you be so be if you have some dream around. Or Kwanga Nam Sono, Kwanga Faso Kaoka, we're free. You need baby on Nam Sabri, so Nam Kwanza Rico Fia now that's where Jim. So we take care of my record. Baby on Nama Wukobia, Yamawa Josabri, Yarama Kwaba, they needs 100.9 FM. So we also live on social media. Inti Sabri Ruitimia. And they International Women's Day. Inti Yama Menuina, Yamamunina Frishapa. Yada Mwasi. Ozo Batang no Nimni and the Babidi. Or Batang Pa, Nifutabraba Manzana, if you are no Atufua Casuro Turapem. Or your papa, your beer power training says so Ted Yomunani Kani and Numan Jufa. Or no Yena Pepebi. Hina no your beer, Hina no your wufu, Hina no ye ura. It's all about women. We're celebrating our women today. Nanya wina no we ebi nipa bonefo ebi kita adwene boni ebi poison enti wina na ebegije wonso na emom wa ye beka wasem asem na beka wo hwe usu ne uban a wo fele se wo de ye mother na se wo de ye wura wo de ye mame wo emantie se wo so kase wo ye woman no na wasesa wa brabo ezanza wo yo bia wo yo batan wo ye na se usu ne uban nya ne esuani Why alo mujata umubi biara mu kunu mumufra umfo bi anya hwe sika bi okitenti ebi nso anya sika bi okita adekeke no mu nso bible mu a kire so bia de se obere ho asem oberma enti say you celebrate young mama nem ne mea wiase afa na nyinara na ye kan se nyame nhram onko so nyam kese mo amunni suban wo mu no sesa musuban Well, most bang so one church, the one I would listen to 1.9 FM. Nazi, young for Donny be a queer, young Fantaneria Simu. 30 minutes after for next Councillor Luther, Baba in Chain. Councillor by everybody, you did me a home como yipa. You know, there are a lot of challenges when it comes to women, they face a lot of challenges. And I've missed her so very much. She's looking very sexy this afternoon. I'm not looking sharp at you, she looks some kind of pinky baby. Jonathan. I mean, say what? I mean, say what? Where's anyway, Diabo? Diabo Jonathan, dear. Jonathan. And also, let me share this with you that life is all about the little decisions you make every day. Yes, the little decisions we make every day. No, because remember that in life you can never change the decision of the past. That's why we say yesterday is gone, today is right here, the future they say is no one knows what's gonna come tomorrow. Say you better sorry on the power. Nebesu say yes, you better watch now. Will be a name of near sin run the wing. Near another costing any tium. Near a yen in the end, Biarano, Eric can't set Mumma Yen Tree and Humfilm. And into your celebrating Mamma today, we're doing all tracks, all music. Me and Yum Granny Airborne. The little Rama video at the background there, made off what that good highlight music, good things. DJ Foreigner, the turntables. My name is Mickey, the triple talent. My producer, Jamo, Abnamo is here. Prema Bankro is here. Making sure you catch us live on the social media. Need FM, that is 100.9. And Oko Twitter, Oko Facebook, everywhere that's social media. It's Neat 100.9 FM. You get us there live. And my man is also in now, Nanayao. Yeah. Australian. And now I'm paying another Danka Kufadu Kasai. Yet in your canning. Now send your kind of sanity, now yes, sanity. A busy send your kind and yes, sanity. A busy send your kind is also Kurma South then crying Yaku coffee. I could cover South then and Yaku Maffet. Into Yenimiako so Ghana had it down. They more than your Wasun tea and your wedding is when you're a cousin. Then you Tibia, Miss Yenny Ghana be baby, Ghana 66 years. Baby, I do not yes, you do. The new man was Abnamo wife, fair, Mr. Any Adiaba, Padresi, and Nuan, Woodman, Remaya Tofa. What is your Brazilian hair? And me catch them on right. And then Nana, you're looking very quiet, cool, very handsome, with the sexy eyes and everything.
Neat FM Neo.
What it takes you to go baby about the private jet in the bed, man. It's so piece of down the road. Now it's Sanya Benit. It is a do something pension, then be only here Ghana. Hey, Mamu and Neko Chef. We switching wagon. Ghana na infam bi on franco. E bia ye du mu pese ye debut. Remark crowd and the kind of Ghana to me money. Yana na ya car. I mean everything is going on smoothly. Into them bi on your show ya say. Baby wa wan kasa wo sha se feel baby wa bedu. Wan kasa bia wo su ne wo bank binti na wontumi nko wanim. Into biara wan kasa wo hwe nma wo nko wanim no twe hu fisade no. Eno na be boy. Let us be truthful to ourselves. Let us be real. Not just to one another. Ni intimi nko yen anim. Krono be you o man be you e no kwari di ne hia yen. In painful bit me in the quarry contracts, Sikana, my basa, Sikana say, Ina for her. Yet you for Sunny Menina, Katasha, Sip Pro, yo, Katasha say, and a pro, and a near man sent for her. Yet you who Ghana, we did. Here, Crystal Man
100.9.
Ain't my can humo. I am some Ghana. I'm paying another danko kufado. It's yours, as I was saying, life is all about the little decisions we make every day, and you can never change the decisions of the past. But every new day is another opportunity to make the right decisions. Ain't it? Sanya medican catch no. And Mia Mufe senior mapi. Ain't it Sanya Tibiarano? Nema mia name no. I say na abonten am hu. Obeshi obi abi na ne matu turu ba kon anim ne na achi no so ice water. Obi just oberma be no no we. Oberma no kwako hu no we. Ushi obi bia ne baba ko bo nanim na ebo na chi na ba ko hye ne mfim no sunsu oton. Onim bia ne kunu no. Mo friend papa onim ho. I'm saying I've know when they say she's gonna come. Why? What happened? You got to work yesterday.
100.9 FM. Hey,
it's David. Pano correct.
That is your family.
And soon far, I now Wabam area. Who can I know? The I don't know major man.
Miss. And then I don't pick that bell for I pick less. I mean,
where is yourself? Did you? Just was sitting our major man.
What is going on down there? It's a whole lot. The whole lot.
Me say yes we celebrating women.
Yeah, and I'm with the most pine abba.
For me bro baby.
Where is it?
It's my car.
Hey.
Abba me ain't this so you dey my car.
Yes, you promised me shoe, it never come.
Shoe.
Yes.
Man who say?
No,
Next soon. Next soon. Now
why the teachers today?
I know say is soon. But one is soon that is soon.
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. You're cash. The way to them, we shut them. You're cash.
I be free my young Tom and until I can just carry.
You might pour away, yes, no. You know.
But I've missed you with your.
My word.
Those days at peace, your like the trending kind of stories, entertainment and stuff like that.
Here. If you listen to us here, you can.
Yeah, but so which days do you do them?
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Today is Wednesday.
I did it in the morning.
I'm talking about on the drive, not.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
In the morning.
Not in the morning.
It's a concern. It's a Bible saying, "I'm made by." In concern, Matiso. But that's if I want some can be aside. So I said, celebrate the moon can no move.
Are they? Over from what's my
house? Like,
that's
as Obia Casana banners will be a D. So
the best station in the capital. Need FM.
You any form so kakre.
My daddy. My daddy na didi. Bible say. Ese nya dwuma mani.
Ko concern them all
Hey, na. Hey, concern with the purpose. Na concern kakra ni pa me didi. Oh, omujai. I mean, I don't mind. I wish I could stop talking about them, but man's gotta survive. So.
But you're looking very pretty.
Thank you.
If no one saying.
Yes, sir.
Why are there?
Are they?
You're transformed. Like Obian who say Wakweni.
Ghana for. I don't know who's Obia. Their value is the same.
It's never the same.
The value is the
It's never the same. Yeah, you need to say anymore. Mimi, why know you so very well?
So you think since I got married, something has changed?
Yes.
A lot.
Everything.
Really?
More than really.
But when I was single, it was that same person that I was in a relationship with.
Yeah, so, but sir, for the watching us.
Or the matter.
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
Maybe try Saturday change. Say before I was known in that same single person now.
Hey, bye.
Unyan kwada bia na wakasa se macho. Now let's talk. Oh, nyamo abutre. Oh, the problem be here come. Johnny. Oh. Okay, come on, let's talk about it. Come, let me jolly. It's about women. That's what I want to talk about. Women. I'm not in the name Mugu. I'm not. Come on, let's talk now. I'm not going to bring anything up again. But that's the truth. That's the only thing. Because put me in can't make it down and say before I be Mr. Then not. No, in the chimp. No, in the chimp. Okay, some more crash and I'm over in there. Normal, we understand. You might say
100.9.
100.9.
Neat.
So you understand it. Like you are just somebody that and man, the international we celebrating women. Kasa be a I'm not betting us now to be exactly. Men kasa when who's over Jima, no one. And I say your life on capture not zoom no one share the woman I'm talking about zooming the baby and
they have seen me since morning. Leave me alone.
If you are no more, almost and check camera on my enemy. To say, also, what are some of the problems I wish I mapa mukum? Problem. A man faces a lot of problems, and then I'm say she be na. It me can once.
Your biggest problem, pan. Hey, you need to get the baby in your
Ah.
Yeah. No, honestly. Because a woman is insatiable. And your mother be man. Your woman a day.
No, that's not an angle.
Okay.
Now,
No, you asked me. I'm telling you the truth because every woman wants to start a business. Every woman wants new hair. Every woman wants this. Every woman wants their children to be this. So all of it, no. My obia or baby over kind of problem at obia and any kunu ne bad at the end is money that we are looking. My opinion.
Need
Because I don't hear some of the very, very, very rich women in Ghana here. The rich entrepreneurs complain about some. That I barely, the ones that I know, I barely hear them complain. A lot of things. So that's
Councillor Bano Beche now what can I drink? Abena.
yeah. Is it problems then am I facing?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit and you say Ghana like you can't
Yeah, I think so.
in person you can't me. I don't want to go deep BR too.
Okay.
Me I say, but then maybe Nim said there are a lot of problems.
Yeah, I think the problems women have is we're chastised for the exact same thing. And I said, they get away with it. Oba won't get away. And I think men have it easy in general. I mean, you can go and look for a job tomorrow. Nobody will say, Mickey, my men won't dance and I'm doing
now they compare Juma baby because I know that.
I mean, a lot of the time, women.
That challenge is no.
Yeah, a lot of the time, majority of the time. I mean, Obama and Obama, they are both qualified for the job. I mean, let's even take in a business environment. I mean, in a corporate or a business environment, even with radio, you get you get guests. Big guests.
Man for radio count.
And I'm not limiting it to. I mean, with radio, you get big guests. And then when they are giving the men something, they give it to the men wholeheartedly. They drew a banner swa. Naga so ko jam mo me kan ho anase. And you see in radio, like I mean, general like. Ejuma be a man in member, you be able to big man be about anything for the boys, yes, what the boys they do.
Oh, so
every man in quiet. Oh, that's all boy. Now who need you now, baby? And I so Jennifer.
I know you have a problem.
And I mean, and I make us like I said, no things men would do and get away
with it.
Women will never get away with it. Say, Mickey darling, do you drama then. I mean, women will love you the more. But my uncle's have no way. And my problem, remember, you drama. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Oh, yes, they will just ruin you for it. I mean, we have seen male celebrities on Marco live or Ghana. They are smoking cigarettes, they are smoking weed, and then they've shown it. Our friend Patrice's career was destroyed just because people said what to say, and then they did headlines and stuff with it. And she's one person that they be asking women because people use this to ruin her. But I mean, we are here now. They be shut about call live. All of you are murder, and then you get away with it. A debut Obama be can, a debut Obama be ya, Obia. I mean, you to come and say, you shut in the Snapchat. The bear no be the other day. We saw it. Oh, who said it was affecting me?
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
For me, I did be Tiffany. You tell Tiffany, Tiffany, about Tiffany carry away. Remember, they will do everything. They will get away with it. Obama insists. Only remember 1,000 and yet
a plus.
I hope he's a player, but he was able to fall for like Oba. Who could credit more extra? Yeah. So I think women struggle. I mean, men are allowed to be foolish. Men are allowed to have useful exuberance. Obama, sir, you to me, no, sir. Oh, wait, Oba. It's like you can't make a mistake. You have to be. The Bema, like Bema was a Bema, yeah, I did 50% dinya bibia. You have to go like 150, 100. And then Obaso, it is very.
But yeah, man, something if you listen, most munyano cool crossing.
No. And I say Mickey say, young funny say, me.
100.9.
100.9.
Sometimes, like Abna Koko will tell you that almost look at the men that slept with Abna Koko. How many of them were low? Remember, low. Or born ministers or born, and then also the and say all these men when they have conversations with her, because majority of them are UCC, and we all know say Ghana for we have this impression say okay UCC and not just say my dear. This is a girl that stood for now I'm standing for SRC. That girl is intelligent. We can't take that away from her. All these men met her. You think these men they don't have boys that they have helped? I mean, look at Sami JV and police they help these men. Nobody will go and say Sami JV that Pacho Shamalisa Hotel has it. But Abnakoko had these men, and then all they will do is you want to took a set or four.
Say, Merman, so if you are all be honest, Suban at AU Mount.
To buy bang.
Some big man back up and our time, why other big men be after us, you don't go, you don't have to go.
See, that is the thing. If this, you see, that is the.
I know I'm having a big man, big man, Mr. Enchi. Okay, Mr. Enchi, I'm a big man, me a girl. So apart from Mr. Enchi. When I'm not meeting you anywhere. Sometimes content about the event can be.
But you see, Mickey, exactly. With Abnakoko, or starting the expose, or say no more exchange program was about some scholarship or some of course, Papa, no. Like I mean, this girl had everything and came to me that one. She there didn't have to be any Mr. Entry. Her brains were supposed to be enough to take her. Nobody had to sleep with that girl, but they did. Like.
No, none of us who's only only
you see that's international framework with the rich women. They don't have these problems because no mama ba na dada oko SOS was GIS ore no ore ni 11th grade was 10th grade was there college ofi college somebody's funding that life for her. So she has never had to. How do you? Some women can't afford the luxury.
So yes, we have singled somebody out, but general
analysis.
It happens across board, especially for women. Some of them youth are one balance, especially the youth. Push your youth, Mabaya, Yamufra, girls get some. How do you see them now these days? Some of them.
I mean,
because I say, Zim Kodano more freedom. Yeah, it's like see freedom no a dozen parental guidance, young girls, you know. It's
media.
You want to blame social media, yeah?
Yes, I'm going to because because I was 13.
Wow.
Was high five that time. Not internet popular. Until that time, no. Now if you are me papa or desktop.
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
The part was sent out who saw pet to say the amount for common sense here. There was only one website, www.fmylife.com, which F away. I don't know about this reality. As I say, who be a TikTok, who be a Facebook, everybody, and literally all the girls they are posing this kind of life, and all SS, no SS one. Also me bomiti, also me yes say. But in those times, I didn't even know that thing. I remember one comment I wrote for JSS I say me and my dogs. That's a way and then that's what they come myself. So then I'm quite. I mean, you're quite aware of crank, but we see for mom. But then me asama you pano bet sweet dia to honum no. Obit oba timi no ho. Na we dwa we kan ho say ato ho. Now in case one no mo ba no. One her parents would send the name parental control or social media say me back
100.9
me the need of many BBS so automatically in the system the betcha say onya 18 to one trend in your who post on social media you busaw tade we phone kwala na maka say I be so ka say any search na dia attention ipa do send the name omunim nti na panimu no na phone ama na ba obebie na support
and your paying crown of the man was that for phone money down
otimi ene na mwe nyina so sa control no e we hefa na ofili so a big girl ofili say ebia obehu say o abna o social media na abna e kura bag say ni bibi say o feel say me also I have to have the
Because
same
it's out to
thing.
be sham friendly be your chroma said they are too young to be in town till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Ah,
But you see, Mickey, the thing we are not realizing is that, so I won't say social media is what has caused it. I will say that social media is what has made it become so popular.
Yeah, broad.
Because it has always been there.
The parental
Mickey,
guide, and
you
Uncle
watch movies from the 1980s, 1800s.
Hit FM, yo!
Sugar titi mu enyo mo buy just about buy na social media kura na BC before Christ. Daniel man enya safe na eba. It has always been there. The only difference being that now we are say kitwa because me jina ha me America me Australia me baby it's I to say a fade here. It is in your face.
Yes,
yeah.
And
People will say that's because of social media and them crab again in them but oh boy na yen uncle bia or it's just that like now I think now the world has become more accepting of everybody no matter who you are
and sensitive.
And no yes according to CC and we are na kwakoye the mental health here my bravo say when the bema mani agia damn and Mickey, can we even blame these girls? Who make these girls do that? Me see me guys not be so never house girl be. Now, oh, I think she lived with my grandmother Davis.
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
Like she's not an obvious beauty, but now I say, it's not the I'm saying, why pan? I say girl, you're like because before I bet me I say no, now big or can be channel, and I looked at this girl and she wasn't anything. I bet my Becca say.
Wait, dear, don't cry.
And yes, who man would see mu na dey na one person be tua because when himself the call age bait or is come and now say be like it is the men. It is the men. Because me say they be because I grew up in a mission house. I went 7th grade. 7th grade was one of the
in a mission house.
Yes, I went 7th grade. Maybe 7th grade na school hot is like for man on hot way now. Time and 7th grade I'm off for 2 Westlife and empty street and empty house. That made me too. That made me too a Kelly store miss over store like I didn't know anything about it. And then those times I don't know if it was my circle or what, but sometimes I also see that the problem is the parents. Like I mean I know friends our mama me they'll tell us that mo kona mama fa mo nsa pan ma o kono like
me adwuma be no kokoya me na
me say we me ma me say me dey aba fie na oni me be obi ku mani so dwuma dey be di me ni adekora na ekuta me ni nyina but I had friends and now omu sugar daddy some boyfriend
we dey okwa da wunyi ansa na we say kakra we
Paul me many so like many so crack fit me call abem na 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 me even when I was secondary school and people thought oh this girl is a very bad girl just
now,
because
I know
many so na but I mean like I said no these things are not any new. They're not new. And it is you, their men. You don't let the children grow. Because madam Fubika them say, or no, parents as girls in here.
Some of the men.
Okay, some of the men. But you see, majority of the men.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. Majority.
Yes. Yeah, come master ma. Send your mema ni be. The mema
100.9.
Yeah. From 13, 14. I can't nobody know. From a 13, 14 to age 19, there was always an older man there was this man in my neighborhood who used to call me Konkonti Bar. Why are you calling me Konkonti Bar?
So
and I'm in Tiasia, not they be like I mean there were men in my neighborhood that just mommy said me bra. Hey baby, well like and then in my head I realized that and you say bia. And you say bia na me akasa my imagine says who is this one too? Like
yeah.
Nanka me akolabo ni bi na me free fear less privilege I mean ya be ma na tade amamia. Tade am painting nanka. But these were older men. Older men like Abrochanka was here chomutum.
Hi and your mom.
I say yeah, nipa do. Say girl ni mama ni papa ni skakra there. Yeah, they never dey because say ontuaka. Obi to me repeat oba. Na ni mama ni papa omu ni skirt na maji 20 million, 2,000.
Right.
But 500.
And I say baby dey go viral. Papa baby dey obi other ni parents are this guy. Enu go do 2,000.
But some even na say
500.
Na ni mama ni papa je we.
The best station in the capital.
Oh, you make me confess.
We are seeing the eternity. We are seeing the eternity.
And to add to what Abner say, Bibi and you. Then Bobrisky say why popular. Yes, say I mean according to the enemy. Apparently, very, very old, like in Nigeria. There was a man who was a civil servant. Ojaye, or dressy and what is all about pepe. Send your Bobrisky and Hono, pepe. Join us on no, a Jumo is on them or bonum. Ushiano because was a bema. Unjini. And I actually read and watched the whole documentary just because I was interested. In the area boy, the area man who said it. So nothing is new. Said the Abnekana. And per social media, na manioma is too accessible.
Too accessible. Mukuramofra too. No twice water. Nani what's baby nani magunin chain. Thank you for your woman. Remember, you want
Obu Hama Nipa Bako.
Yeah.
Or then no court. I mean, I'm Need
FM
at that point, Nanny Pan. Oh, me no ye say. And a happen. Oh, mammy, say they say.
Or share the money. I feel the bus of a shank color. Now, one man come and then become in their top money. And then, but enough for my cousin call baby, we score a pair. Because
honestly, Mickey, yeah, Shapa, even Ghana has say, Ghana ha, and my baby or Honoma, or more. Unya, a mother was saying, or Mona Maria so, the mutis number will be baby. Maybe another buyer back could be a buy and born one BB Sina who chebi. Onyan and Sanwa Juma, not or any, no Timmy manages Sadiana. There is no Robenia sa adagiano, aqua coy sanumaway. So to coin a better, I can say lack of opportunity for women. This kind of problem. Because a baby and Robenia so, or Bell be brain and masanich, no near the animal moon. We are quadacrama, mean money. How do you feel? Now, Benny, no, I won't quadabe bring on Modachi. I mean, the end of Abua Crown was a crime.
You know why, Mickey? Mickey, it's only a Bema, a bequack or some any moon for free.
But that's just like,
yes, a Bema bequack or some any moon for Abba about if you would the other say, and I'll be shifty. And then Bema bar. We ask you what do you bring to the table. Then brave be some guys baby we say on table you should be mommy what else you want me to
hallelujah.
No, I mean that was nonsense in my part, but I mean people ask you what do you bring to the table and the Bema shower the first thing they ask you is what do you do? And then we have seen celebrity marriages where they have left their so-called old girlfriends for people, and then we want Arabiano, and then we want Arabiano. Most of these big weddings, we want no bano, so bano no bamaniswa. Now it's only bamane yayepe.
And ya busia sikabia.
And now they don't want now. So it's like now we are doing
and because some of me, I don't want us to generalize everything because people are bamana babuano. And the Wakapo band, no, I didn't scatter and why the man.
100.9 FM.
Tell me why we now the
I'm sorry, Mickey.
No.
Messi dime back. Young funny send me a bema. You the men. Majority of the men you boy when you're sassy with the scout assassin or sit down or pair or bar. Oh, Mira. And then we go if they are bema, we got us to tell Mira 1,000 or so. And then Mema crap a ma. Our friends are when we sit down to talk, we can tell all of us can tell you point blank say we don't remember the last time any of us went to husband say like me I don't remember the last time go down and he say my miscanto meku and my miscanto sanitary pad.
There's one who say duty now so born home. So
you see, but
you are putting something on the table.
Titinanka was a metinefie. Maybe then I was saying metinefie. I come in your juma. Or no, the obekwa obefasu bi or this juma. When baby I was on. But now, how when was the last time I said baby be so me baby I don't machine you ja.
Need FM
oh, I know sir. On share then ya.
Still almost share that shit.
And I make us say yahe and even
what I mean so be show it's not about education. Let me show me per
what you establishing who now they share dia who
aside that important. Like right now, women.
One can't send a member in your member and I share manager.
Oh, yeah, and the couple
so Obani pay job,
Mickey and their kind of about Pesabama Barcade to be so say. Now, why him away?
Eh, no, the account.
And they say me just a stone.
Wow.
You see, and then you know what makes it so bad in all this. Let's take it for instance, you, Mickey, you and I are married now. You and I are married right now. Yeah, worry, Mickey. Obi fie na say who fufu and now buy now we am kind am share them university now you when na ya aduane so obi ba na say me the misika akwakoto je na ba aduane am obi bisa say Mickey, why now? So now we have added your half of your responsibility to ours.
Yes.
100.9 FM.
You get to be whatever you are. You get to be the child. You get to be the boy. And do you know what makes it more painful? Your choir son Yasanka just say, "Moy and cry." And family say, "Firstborn." Papa penny say, "Ujo tiri unyi nefu bine." Na fe de beka to say, "Ufi adwuma ba na ro. Imagine say yemi enu nya yakọ adwuma ba ya bre." But say Mickey, mi kunu na so oba na so si habna. Enyume mi kwa do banku a. Tamanya mawa. I just say bia me know some level bia. Me say e wo so kope banku bi da bi mi nya ho ma. And look upon Obit in China, or tears and make us say, obey. But say, oh, me bow one of them can make me pie for 14 grams on Niska. Now me ha, sister. Am I there when now when night the background? As I said, they be discuss them and just a very crowd for. They hano. Women, you will never win. And I'll say my easy. Oba or prime.
And a man be to be hammer man.
Me here, me see Oba. Oba and fun is about what started with peak. Some of us develop early. Me say me
Needs FM.
11 to 23, 24. Depending on your genes, because the baby already 25, but this already 30. So depending on your genes, as a whole life, no, that is the peak. From 15 or 16 to 24. Obama. When the 30 year corner, as a who you can see now, who you first a who you know who you and now who about no. Your friend is a one like when you be man now. One should in education because parents need.
What it's your
Bema, and then Bema with the 40, 35, or to be sporty on your Obama no worry.
No, would 60 crowns, 70.
Yes, now baby,
65,
50 years.
65 years.
Obama, your friends are one more brapo. Yeah. Now it's like when you nice. You can get to your level. I'm in the end, and this one Basa.
Yeah. 100.9 FM.
Near Bewaro, who said, "Day sister." Aye, yeah, baby, I say, one but two scaro, but I said, like, you won't win.
But yes, the Senipani Pewasama, you take care of you nice way.
You see, that is a we have been made to understand, like we've been made to condition ourselves that. Pewasem no shower and one.
And you know, so
Mickey said, "Me pewasem na me show."
So, I shouldn't say why establish you.
Me, it's Mickey. You funny say me show.
Yeah.
Mickey, you funny
say. Pewasem, what Mickey do? Watch them so open shop for kind 5 years. Almost about 500,000 Ghana cedis. I'm going to pay for you. Nema person would go out to you now. My mom ska I go find ukita kan wadi na.
So you go from that to say you know banners a woman meda. And sometimes I know. I mean, if you are not womanizer. I can't tell me so open my banana some was my establishment nice you know where but me say me waro na me was catching na me establish said den na me ye bibia ma I have no right
to go anywhere.
Hey,
100.9 FM.
We 10 married men. How many are
Emma, you suffer. Even Emma cry educated. Because about last year.
You are too educated to is a problem.
So last year.
Why should it be a problem saying you are too educated?
About you are too educated.
I didn't hear.
No. Mickey, why is it that you people make it so?
Mickey, I have had conversations with men who looked me dead in the eye just based on an argument and told me that hey, anyone share and you know, Mickey him there, yeah, your friend is our boyfriend. Boy, you are forward. You wouldn't like I said, you are too smart for his game. Or to be for I can't wonder. My guy said, "Debbie, oh damn, this is not how your room sound is. Like you called me at 5. What? Who make it analysis? Hey,
why do you think too much? Like how am I supposed to do my brain?
You should be too smart for your life.
What's my brain supposed to be doing?
No, I only the media come across so to me trying to be now. Only the and then trying to try and move no.
You are belittling my intelligence.
Effort ancient tronimu. Now can't try be
light one.
Now it's like I don't know about some come sitting down to say I'm no say. Why do you sit down and tell me this?
And then women that many man you didn't come away, yeah, you didn't come okay, ma you share you didn't come when
yeah.
and you did my man, some Bemini man, some Oka, a treaty man,
But a lot
of women out there that are making it big and they're wanting
Mickey, they are men.
They are women. I'm talking about women.
Yeah, remember who I said dying. Why is a my bed 10? It wasn't any pattern I call my boom. Obey Obama now. Yes, it's because of Bill Gates. Now, dear, you're lucky to be. Actually, this is always come out. About this castle day. Never saw two baby that I never.
That's what I said. We are to. What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. About today, get down to the natural ending.
By me, honestly speaking, I'm not against any obebia or taking care of the body, or be shaping the body, or be look who, or be acquiring the 20 days. So I pass some way, and we are Bonnie being one.
Me woman, I'm imagining every day. That me do research on Mumia. Muyam Beshamo.
Well, to
I said, where they are come, Mr. Mekamakant.
I'm not yet.
Muyam Sia Beshamo.
I'm not me, I'm wishing me.
I'm blood.
Oma, we am Beshon, we got a 2 day.
Oh, yeah.
No, but you see,
a 2 day.
What will be you? I want to walk as a man or minute to one.
Amuniba.
Hold on. As some move from Manu Siboni. You are say, I will be in your pay. Na me kasa
Need FM yo.
Me kasa to the no interest will be need to enye.
But you see, we are in a country where 99.9% of the men right now say you're born in your back. Do you know why the surgery has been on the rise?
And your cast all to your mom petrol are na bibia.
Do you know why surgery has been on the rise? Because and there will be a social media baby. Girls on my own to and then you make obi to meet your about we fugu so dem do ye den so be ya utu wo be ma wonum bie arenama repoka wa fu adru kotodwa no debiti o wo da
obi an fe unu fu poda
unu fu abu agusu be ma mu a na te ba ege ma me dey dem speak Oba video, me wo boy is one there.
Penda funen ne hobi.
Mami we na me. Oba brawati. Why is the Humpty Dumpty? Mr. Potato Uber body shape.
10 minutes after 5. Councilor Abba. Intimini man come on here this year. Yes, celebrating man. DJ Foreigner. But they can't. But any comes na you say be phone. Mami man akwa banafi. Also the other bar ni yasum. Abna de. Debia me pabna se my obianti say I've liked Abna way back till today, and I still like it. Now Frema do am secret admirer, auntie. And then I also the old my handsome guy. As let's say.
Yeah, no, Mickey. What go there?
Charlie. But the only time many panel my feel. It's ya no Beyonce waba, and ye bonum back on I about Beyonce or her. Me person na ye de man come on befra Odian. Abna to be no, you know.
Oh, international women's day. Yeah, Emmy.
Hey, today.
Yeah, international men's day.
Utie or extra pong.
I don't have now because I'm a man there. The baby, if I say, yeah, man, if I say,
yeah. International Men's Day, it comes with international toilet.
You know what I'm saying?
How?
We don't have international
men's day and a toilet.
And you see it being celebrated like the way we are celebrating.
No,
you're not celebrating yourself.
You're not celebrating
There's nothing
yourself.
you're doing.
Yeah.
So you go have done something.
No,
yeah, we are celebrating you.
For attention
yeah,
from
yeah,
us.
yeah, you're celebrating more.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
I mean, everything about you, all the things the two of you are saying here, it's just a position for seeking for attention.
I feel I can't slap.
No, there's nothing you said that really came from you naturally without a man. Every conversation you had here was connected to a man.
Because of the
No, I mean all your conversation. Abraham, do you have 3 things you can say without adding a man to?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's okay.
0.9.
Come and finish your disgrace.
Counter, everything we said was with men because of how he asked the question.
No, so now I'm asking that.
Men
Can you
and
tell
women.
me just two things without associating?
No, but you
with-
see, you haven't said anything. Two things about what?
No,
is
I'm
it a
saying that-
question? Is it a statement? Like,
any statement you can make that doesn't involve a man.
I am a woman. I am a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Which of it involves a man?
You are a woman,
Yes,
and you are.
a beautiful woman.
What makes you a beautiful woman?
I think I'm beautiful.
Is your thought?
No, because
But
I've
she's
heard
beautiful.
it, I've seen it. A lot of people have
We
told
tell
me.
her.
I look
A
in the
lot of
mirror
people.
every day. And
So
I
when your
think I
fellow
am-
woman tells you,
I think
woman,
I'm
you are
eye
beautiful.
candy.
No, when
Yeah.
your fellow woman tells you are beautiful, how do you feel?
I feel good.
When a fellow woman tells you are
Yeah,
beautiful, you
actually-
are being very honest with yourself.
I swear,
Yeah.
I feel better than
Better,
a man because
yeah.
men most of the time will lie about it.
Yeah.
No, so
But
I'm
for a
saying when
woman
your
to
fellow
tell
woman
you-
tells you now in
Yeah.
our generation that you are beautiful.
Hey, especially when you don't know the woman.
yeah,
You-
best husband.
especially when you don't even know the
Neat
woman. You're like,
FM,
oh, thank
yo.
you so much. Oh, you too. Like,
So when
yeah,
you are
so
not beautiful and your fellow woman tells you are beautiful, how do you feel?
why would my fellow
I know,
woman
so
lie
that
to me?
Obi-
What reason
na-
does she have?
na-
I mean, no.
That's what
I-
Obi Anka
yes,
said.
Obi Anka. I mean, what
No,
are you saying?
you because in your first preamble, there was a house help in your grandmother's house who was not beautiful
I mean,
but was spoilt.
yes,
No, you were trying to qualify, but she was not beautiful, but she was spoilt.
yes,
Is that not, and you were asking what at all
because
will men go for such?
she was young, she didn't have like no
That's
physical.
why be a fishes be a just a way there.
Because
That's your
akala
problem.
was no like utu say oh ebi ani poku ebi ana.
So I'm not in marriage or in a life of every woman in a life like you in a life of a man. What at all do women bring in a life apart from sex?
What at all do you people give to us? If
I mean-
it's not also your penis.
We take care of you.
Wotie
There's
Oha
nothing to
Extreme
have that
Punk
money.
no.
But you see, that is why when I started, I said I have a bunch of friends like you who are also married, and then when we're having conversations, we realized that none of us remember the last time we went to her husband say, "Give me money
because-
to buy
Because
pepper."
whatever you are using the money to buy, the pepper you are buying that you didn't money.
What are you talking about? No,
There's no money that you have that is yours.
What are you talking about? It's a
Okay.
woman and me by the birthday.
I'm not. No, it's just a formality for your family.
It's a way. It's a.
No.
Hey,
No,
you see,
Ain't
you're my family members.
na me share that cash as a
So
say.
my family
You
members
be
need
man
me,
of him.
need me to come to work so that what formality? What
No,
would
but
you do
but
to them?
see how much your family have spent on you.
Okay, so
The Lordina they are looking up to is what they are getting. And as a matter of fact, what they are looking up to is that with all that they have invested, a young man must come and add value to you because without a young man, you are valueless. And the young man came to add a value to you. So going to work,
100.9.
they are getting their return and hoping that out of the young man in your life.
so you think if I hadn't got married, my mom would have thought that we're
I
waiting
mean,
to see
if you've
Wow.
not gotten married, every conversation your mother has with you, the encouragement to get married will come into that. Because the reason and the purpose why you were
was because of a man.
married.
If that was the
And you were
see,
created for a man.
Counselor, if that was the purpose,
Yes.
na kaya no so nchemu.
No, did you want
Kamu kwa na mbedo so
No,
ache.
no.
Yeah,
Modo-
yeah, do
Modo-
nchemu
So the
bebre.
reason why I'm
Eh,
not
yeah,
to
yeah,
anymore.
mo na ya
Any-
pep-
any-
No,
Tina,
hear it.
would I
Hear it.
relax
There's
you,
a
waiting.
reason why I'm also saying it.
Why?
Because we're never designed to marry just one of them.
Wow. What wouldn't say Bible can say eweye mre mu no. Prophet me. Da me nipa.
No,
You
no.
catch me say. You catch me say Bible am ka say
Okay.
be ma wari nipa
But no
ba.
cry you can say, nyame nipa na kan sorry ni ni awade. Awade be won komo na
O
would.
say sorry ni awari.
There's no marriage for the church.
Enti
Is your church, is your marriage a church?
yes.
What makes it a church?
Neat FM yo.
Sorry na no kwaje bai.
And you know correct.
Ah, sorry I gazette no. Sorry I gazette
The
no.
gazette here ye value books am buying. And the krata ye kitan ya buying the enti na wo person ja okunu a. Umfre yen bear witness because we only work on behalf of the government. It's a value book I got.
But some
Nti the
of
church has no
mu
marriage.
jimu.
Yeah,
Mo de mu jimu.
the gym ni say abaya recognizing and say ya so for.
No,
And
anya
yeah wo AME, yeah wo TME no yen so agi atumi etumi ya ma. Nanso ye
Yeah, why you no wi a won ahoden bi animu bi.
we have nothing over your marriage. So the church, there are only 3 marriages in this country: Mohammedan marriage, customary marriage, and the civil marriage. So the church has no marriage. What
Okay.
must say? But the civil, even Ghana and Brandon Church, you can't marry 2 people at the same time.
Yeah.
But you can marry more than 2. You can marry more than once. You can marry more than once, but you can marry twice. Two people at the
yes,
same time.
yes.
So you can divorce today, marry again, divorce today, marry. So you can have a record
yes.
of 10
Yeah,
wives,
yeah,
10
yes, sir.
husbands.
Counselor. Yes, sir. Bible no baby.
Wa ko wari obi kra ye ja na wari ka wo so abo ejaman.
That's some money anti as here. Because the tournament so chair said, the tournament chapter 4 of my anti as here. Wari obana na ho ye with. Ya na wari na wari.
Na wa hu se no ho ye wo tan na wari no.
Say, wo ho kwan so wari. Obi fufu obi o.
Nti na Bible na nsam no mo na mo yasef ada wo kan mi ni sa.
Yan kan ni mi e yan Bible den asia na munyanya.
Nti baby o kan say dia wo ware dia ye gya no no kwa no wabo egoma so wa.
Bible kan engineer so a ye di gya ye gya no ne ko ben.
Or say you shouldn't leave your spouse based on anything except adultery. Oh, they be me. I can't
say or say accept. So once you accept, then there's a clause for divorce.
No, or say yes. Or say don't our rejaye enye. I just say ejamai. Ejamai ni kwa no kwa say wo do wa dia. Fa wa dia ba.
Hold on. So the Bible gave you a gist that don't divorce. However, if you want to divorce,
Neat FM News.
there is a way for divorce.
Okay, so inti yamfa ni say ukura for wachi. Send the uja na Bible na
there be ukuru for wachi. Na yes say hu say wa for wachi.
Omo chi omuku na e ban say no.
There be a chiben social media. I saw a message and now can. They say Jimmy, say we reading message aja uku.
Ebi o na message me na me type man.
Na one phone so na wo.
Enya onu ni phone so.
Na you say na hu me phone so. So you see,
Bible say, and the two shall become one. You and I are one in the night. When you and I are quite tossing and we are one, you didn't see that we are one. What's in that day? I
and you want to enter for mamma.
One and two for my thing.
Say move for Naira.
Aye.
And you want to enter for
mamma, but my yeah, one number
The best station in the capital.
Yes, celebrating.
Yeah, Baba celebrating man, but then
unfortunately for think that at point in time they too much.
They ask too much.
Yes, I mean we will celebrate whether they ask or not. But I think sir, they've not gotten to a point to appreciate who they are. And now share international they are. And come on, you didn't say. Girls in Bebre, one time, his son say, to me go school. Yeah, teach you intent, and now by force, our keke. But they can't go to school because they be move very impose on their menstruation. Menstruate, yeah. They don't know how to take care of themselves, so they rather want to stay at home. Okay, I say, pad ne boy ding, to me in top part. Abraham bless on a part by. But ye ni be, and Crofo you soup in Tamago, wash it. And it was not giving them infection.
Come back to use it again.
It was not giving them infection. It came to gauze. It was not giving them infection. And you see,
the best station in the capital. Neat FM.
I mean, all the excuses we are giving.
Yes, a partner why didn't you know when you?
Oh yes.
How?
They said they are appealing to government to add this one to.
Hold on. 32 na shemu saying. Now to
I who changing it too. A day depending on the heavy flow. A day to me changing it 3 times. Now say shemu 10 and that is a 3 days.
Changing part 3 times.
Yes.
Who are doing
exactly. It's your phone says we heavy.
Depend on your flow.
And so they are
using
tampon
diapers.
Ayo. And you can be uncomfortable because about 2 imagine you are walking around with that thing on bottles. Look at all this.
But you see, it's not an inconvenience. Do you know why? But it's a spot.
Yeah, that's
like all those things. And I'm not saying, Ube Fieno, not yet in Aetia, no, some say, or Commodore, make me animal. How many?
The best station in the capital. Neat FM.
They are part of your creation. So why do you complain about it? What was here? Mickey,
I'm like, why are you guys complaining?
Do I menstruate?
Mickey, go on Google. More machine they taremo, man, they taremo abdominal area.
Yes, you're menstruating.
Now you're tuning to the like what pain women feel when they are menstruating. There is a machine too. I never saw one man that was able to stand. But we come to work. Okay. You have no idea what it's like. Mickey, imagine that your breast. Mickey, imagine that your breast hurts. Your abdomen hurts. You are bloated. You can't eat. You are irritated. You are sad. Hormonal imbalance.
Those things you do, you are insulting God.
Pain.
No, you are insulting God.
No, go. Nyame boy edia. Mickey.
You don't get what I'm saying.
The fact that it is part of you doesn't mean you ever get used to
that pain to me, and you expect that you
should feel the same thing.
I feel you are insulted.
When you, the man, when you, my husband,
special.
Is sick or are sick, and then I am not sick too.
Yes.
Ideally, I'm supposed to take care of you. But that is why you will be a friend. That is why there is something called love. Because when you love somebody, you wouldn't want to see them hurt, or you wouldn't want to see them go through pain. Now, what do you tell say?
No, I'm saying I can't. That's why I can't like I know. Opposite, I say a body fitiasi, and the same way they bomb no, or the idea or the bomb. And so bad as in our befa. Say you.
Once you are a woman, you menstruate.
I am not saying I am not gonna.
So why are you complaining?
But when I get it, when I finish getting it, don't come and normalize like men money say. Like it is nothing. Childbirth and can you win? But I want ya. No. But is it normal?
Yeah, it's normal.
I don't know about me.
No, it's normal.
It's normal.
So you watch it here.
It's normal.
If you hear that a man has gone to deliver, is it normal?
No.
Yeah. So when a woman goes to deliver, is it normal?
No, it is, but the pain is not normal.
When you talk about
pain, don't normalize the pain.
No, when you talk about pain,
it is part of you.
Punches back.
Yes.
And we can't say because every day you take it, when you come, I should just leave you hanging because
no. It's your work. You see, it's like we come from work.
Hold on. Now, send up such a tell me wife knew. Now I know the kind of pain you are going through. I'll tap your back. I'll still do that. Oh, sorry, okay. And there will be painkillers. I'm more dribble crime. I could find one money, but yes, still no. How does it?
Why the Makasa Swami?
You see,
I'm just saying that. No, but the way he's saying that, like, I say, we shouldn't expect them. Like, I'm not expecting you to feel what I'm feeling because you've never felt it. But I'm expecting you to have some level of sympathy or empathy. Yes. Say, when we send me message,
I mean, that's where I don't want to understand you.
You see, that is the
part. So your message should stop us from having normal life.
No, wait. No, just like knowing the pain she's going through. Not just she can't be standing.
My brother.
And then cause into there have not been any time that we are sick.
But there have not been any time that a man is sick and that he has not given money before. It's not true.
No, it's not true. Not as there are men that have gone through diseases. No. You see, yes.
When a man is sick, he's bedridden.
Yes.
The conditioning a money near Juma is a different story.
But no conditioning man near Juma. You know what I'm going? I can't even walk.
Don't you come and produce?
Hold on.
Hey, there are days that I have worked here. No, wait. Mickey. There are days that I've actually worked here.
Let me come in here. And no dear, it's no be a beer and sunny, you know. Into this dear Ebea, Banano, be a 9 year free man.
Underlining with Mickey, there are days that me the I literally crawl home sometimes. Like I crawl. Who footsteps won't see me. Now you
don't get it. You are crawling home and doing all the things you are saying. Can women understand?
We're not saying it is not parts.
So stop the exaggeration.
Oh God, hey, some machine be where he. Hey, what? Do you understand? Machine be.
No, stop the exaggeration.
I'm not
I want you to go to half. You see,
no, stop the exaggeration. So that we will appreciate you.
Some machine now they check it. Miss Rawa would be a very rented machine. Why? More member 10 via. The person who they come in, me fan call baby. So let me not go back. I mean, what I go through every month. I think I may decide to be count.
Make it no you say August. Mo worry in fear me ni August. I can't get you. No so be fear and so see ya ni fear no ko. There can say fear do I meet ya. We meeting. The actual. Who said what is more painful? Where a man must make sure that this rental thing I have to go and pay. 2 years of 3,520 Ghana cedis times 12 times 2.
24.
Wait, carry it.
Needs FM.
No, 3,500 cedis.
No, you need to die 35 million a month. If you are not living above your means, make it darling.
What?
And they bring
What is above your means?
35 million a month.
2 bedroom house.
2 bedroom house, 35 million a month. Oh boy. And whoa, you see, counselor. Average man buying a 35 million a month.
What do you call
in
average?
This economy, average. No, you can't average. I'm not giving you on a next 5 level.
works within cities. So how much is $3,500
a month. Now you rented down a major. What's your rent $800 a month?
Calm down.
What's your rent $800 a month?
3,500.
Yeah,
What's your
rent $800 a month?
There are young girls like you who are not married. Yeah, in our industry, who are paying close to 700. An apartment.
Yes, and these girls.
Nobody has insulted them.
I don't know anybody.
Yes. I mean, there are too many girls who are living in an apartment that most apartment now you pay in dollars.
Yeah.
So make us a 3,500 Ghana cedis a month for a 2-bedroom house. And I got them say it is too much. I mean, maybe your level of thinking. What rate
you see, my level of thinking.
If I tell you, say,
I am not renting a house at my age.
No.
I am okay.
No,
but
so
maybe my bema enko. Hey, 3,500. 1 year salary to me to us. 1 year rent to me to us.
You see their mind.
Dying.
You see their mind.
Person who 35 million a month.
You see their mind.
I mean, so salary. Me now salary 20,000 a month.
To understand.
Person who rent 3,000, 5,000, 3,500.
Every man.
You see,
now catch him say, who 35 million? Who fear about 2
don't. He just asked the question.
Maybe 35 million. Who fear about 2 car? Who besu?
No, I'm saying that. You are complaining that you are going through mentorship, and because of that, we should.
How can you compare this? How can you compare this? How can you compare this?
The sweat we are going to make.
Maybe now if you want to see Ojida not when I stroke, how do you do?
Did you say that? That internal pain compared to about you release that huge sum of money for rent, you know?
Who has forced you to go and release those money? Go to a house within your means. Go to a house within your means.
Bro, sell all kind of fun.
We're not
saying the man is living above his means, so they say.
I bet you be crab. I said, "Dan can acquire 200 Ghana cedis." But
I'm saying that pay now won't count. Say, who menstruating to who fufu? Yama will break me. Say there are men that go to heavier pain than that, but they don't put their relationship or marriage on autopilot. They still continue their duty.
Yeah, but then the duties as in which as in say, a beer no a human is so oko. Able for the snow crown to so no muka oko. But the way he pain Obano, na ya see
physically,
what is part of you?
Needs FM
I know. Can you say?
Never give you an excruciating
when you say it's part of me, then you mean that me down. I say if it my woman be reason na ewo ho. I say me hwene etua ho. No. I don't 15 after I mentioned. So once a month, maybe 20.
Crowd be the time I menstruate na where the woman is just na aware.
And about 20 because it is part of me because
it's part of you.
And say Mickey,
part of you.
Mickey, do you know why you never get used to it? Because not like pain, no. 24 hours a day for a year.
No.
It's not with you. So how can you say that it's part of me?
I've not learned it. I've not learned this one. The anatomy of the female.
Yeah.
Immediately you are born. One of the development that would be a woman. When your menopause measure your height, what makes you? That shows that comes with. You have a baby at home. We'll check the baby's
Counselor, does the baby go through
best
menstrual
station
pain every
in the
month?
capital.
We all know that
Need
Oba
FM.
no be ever developing. No. Counselor,
when you
the question
you have
is
ears. You have ears when you are born, yes or no?
yes.
You have nose when you are born, yes,
Yes.
or no? You have mouth when you are born, yes,
Yes.
or no? There's a gum tooth there for 32 there, yes or no?
But the teeth is not there. I didn't
So
come
you-
with my teeth.
So do you chew?
When you are at a point, who says won't you?
So you chew when?
When
I
your
mean,
teeth start
when
coming.
your teeth
So
start
when you are
coming.
born without a gum, will you have teeth?
No.
Saying that.
Uh-huh.
You know very well that because they are gum, you will grow. You can't disassociate
So
yourself from growing of teeth.
I mean,
And I mean,
we can tell you that there is something called adult
menstruation
teeth.
is part of you. It's like a woman who says that.
Counselor, please, you are
me,
right. We are all wrong.
No, it's not. It's not you being right and being wrong. The association of the pain and what it comes, and the way we go through pain.
What did
and the way
you are eating
oh,
the
no, don't
with
do
the
that. Abna, Mickey, we want to celebrate the women in our life. But when they exaggerate so, it makes us limited in celebrating them. Can we have something to celebrate them beyond the exaggeration? You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, menstruate it and do for fear. And the end of the Busumi piano. May you be bunny senti, a dianibi or yen do. And some of us have adjusted to those things they are doing. But is it helpful?
Oh, sir, and then I make us say, you want near one or be an petty fee. And you want near or be an any message, so be between me, yes, the same thing amount. So, but I was all when you miss, but still you are eating your food. You
Where
know,
you can eat it.
from wherever you can eat the food.
Is that what you just said? Hello, Vicky. Vicky, you are ready. You know. No, me, I didn't understand what you said.
Miss say. Miss say.
And if was to say, don't care.
Yeah,
man.
man, come on it.
And that will be class work about it.
Yeah, man, come on it.
And you have phobia, they didn't fear.
There is a good one. And such a bad.
Men, besides, I have.
So living there in a crowd.
There is a new phobia, they didn't fear.
And no one is good.
At the man for four and got hat to be baba or menstruating.
That's all.
Yet me walk for be more baby.
Bokoto, if you are not woman, if you are no woman full crowd of your but you know,
make me that say.
Miss
I don't want you fear between Yana Bond.
When you're not bonting, we're not supposed to walk to an hour, only maybe I'll go to about if you
buy with Miss Makunus, it's a Mukumedi mirrors ready for until Limu Oba.
not over. And yes, money I got to about.
Oba no.
At that time, I want to mean any animal.
No, Oba, ever go to phone in Quan Brady.
That's because at that time I want to be a fool, man. Who's
Oba go to Fufu, our bonting,
or Basuma no Akotaba.
Oba go to Fufu Brady.
What was Suma no Akotaba? So be another one background with you. Was Suma.
Now, when you know what to food,
Maybe a delivery crowd with the Breno.
Yatimasi. Yeah, Mr. Am I a best small? Yes, small. Am I a small? Yes, am I a small? Yes, yeah, can you better transform, sir. You better transform, sir. Yeah, can say. We want to continually appreciate women. However, there's exaggeration.
Pastor Anthony celebrating women, and then now.
The first thing I want to say is, oh, baby, I didn't need 15 now.
Hold on. Or baby, or anything.
Was something in 50 in few.
Infinity, Papa saying. On your part of me and my channel, no papa, who never knew.
That becomes a dispute. So if women will really take by the take every
responsible. Very yes, I like that.
If you have to take them to court,
or
if you have to take them to the shrine,
yeah, okay, some from Coco, I'm person you.
If you have to take them to court, take them to
Shrine.
Take them to church. Anywhere you have to take them for them to be. Let this day, that woman, quicken you to do exactly. Don't spoil the child by making the child feel that you are. And I mean, so, or baby, I would tell me now, but my main one is share one. The warrior, well, who say, Yaman go young to me, more my money. Is that says, oh, couldn't go idea, over pay any big or catch your man, you'll be say.
Oh, but there are men that are even willing to say, one battle crop, so one, but Mianos, they
that
take
is
them
what
away.
I'm saying that when women fail to understand that, getting the power from a man to prove to him that you are a woman doesn't make you an equal man is wrong. It destroys the future of the child. Every child, no, a man can be absent life, but will always be. When a man is absent, but my presence. Because the first presence in the life of every child, the name that you are your father.
Your body didn't born a papa.
I said, the DNA of every. And a Jansen Shirano, or baby and me farm. It is all do bana. Who yini papa shit and infinite them and with them barren. We want to see our women as women. We don't want to see our women in equality with the men. But what they go through, we don't want to go through.
And what we also go through, we don't want them to go through.
We don't even want to invite them to come
through.
Yeah. We are okay. Do you get what I say? But it's so painful. That would be sure, baby. I went to when she was a baby.
Yeah. It be a whole cry.
It's so painful.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah.
And at the best, piano. Bear money or bar. What is economic crisis? I guess economy where the rich, the poor, and not be. That is what is
such a
Enya peda nyankopon boy and says can you nyani emra can you nyani be pe wiase me be wiye not them just
obi anso mo be
bema eni oba nya peda nti abofre yi a wate o hwe a wodo maami edin no akakore yi nyi a o hwe na o enanim ejojuru a ye frɛ no anan papa hu nsuo ni no ono bari nyina di hu bio ene international women Vicky oba bia oba kompema gro bia every woman goes
The best station in the capital.
Need
Need
a
FM.
positive agenda.
or negative.
But when your agenda materializes, make sure you from your baby. I wouldn't ya wajin
Couldn't permagori.
the book has the impemagro of a nyans.
So,
You should tell you rubber. Abenu a drabble. Anyway, you be. Children are supposed not. It's men shot make us a union de biana or brabo ye. Ah, you say, oh, Pani Mickey Dahlia. And that Mickey Dahlia. Now, mammy or ma who quite man telling sick. So when your mother positions the eggs well to receive a sperm with the value, thank your mother for giving that opportunity. Same way, if your mother loses herself to a roof rat,
The best station
somebody you
in
go
the
to see say he doesn't
Need
deserve to
FM.
be called your father.
father,
Don't blame that man. Him,
your
your
mother.
father. Blame your mother because she gave that opportunity. So we are celebrating women. We want to celebrate them as our wives, our mothers, our sisters, our cousins. The young person and say they should not exaggerate. They should always remember. My question for the year is, oh baby, what do you?
Okay, I'm not banana committee, honey.
Oh, that question you bring to me answer. Be certificate at the beginning of the year. Apart from what do you think? Even including you said it here on the show. We add value.
Who said it here on the show? You said it or I said it?
Oh, you said it.
I said it. Patrol, did you ever hear me?
Man said the NSL.
On your day. Oh boy, you see, that is I said titino.
What's a titino?
Me say titino. And I would never hear.
I wouldn't know you.
On your day.
Or Kobo. Near our nurses, near our doctors, near our teachers.
Oh, how many?
No,
How many? No, you see, me can't know. I mean, in the beginning of
In your 4 million people are independent. We had teachers. We had all these workers. But the duty of a man is everything a woman wants more. I'm not gonna say. Me
but obi be a be a sick anymore. Or no any more than bono. How do you know that?
No, wait, so but Berma,
me funny say Obiano. Me mama na onye nskabi no di jan sa ne banana ne bana besom na odi aye
ya. Me mama na nya ni sika bi. Me mama nya ni sika bi ne he.
Ah, so they no nya. Enya opposite say.
And I am so rich woman.
Eya be bi.
Na dey just the be no so your ba enyo ba bi.
Enye enapa
de. A queen be na come which oh dear. What are you talking about?
Eja ade. Ejo maame na de ma wo a eye japade bi na de ma. Eja gudie bi na de.
And no o the fire the map na wa bon homo de kura mu so o si o be ma no. Internet
se de ma no ade na de ma no if be ma bi.
What are you talking about? How can you make your argument based on this? You don't even know how
for you to
how do you visit here and say that the whole world you need your baby or not
even for you to exist.
I've won the home modern.
Even for you to exist.
Can you exist without an egg?
No.
If I can't exist without a sperm, can you exist without an egg?
Exist. You are not even by sperm. For you to exist, it's because a man allowed himself to be and lost one rib. So that you become a woman on
biblically. So what's about the person that doesn't believe in God? I mean,
why are
you making this biblical?
No, if you don't believe in God, then whatever you believe in, ask them how you came.
I mean, we know that two perform you know my and I mean forget Adam and Eve. You need each other to make a baby.
Existence of a woman, not baby making. Your existence
don't
is that
take it to the biblical level. We are not arguing on the biblical level. We are not arguing by Bible. Okay, so what if I say I don't believe in the Bible?
Hold on,
so you can come as a woman. And I'm saying that your whole purpose on earth is to enjoy the labor of a man. That is the duty of every woman. Oba wotia say abnati we na bra bobebo asasi ondi be mesika. Aso ahu prepare 19 na mati so mo person wo pe bi oti we den so tuama ne ho
and just you have to relax that be my be
and no worry na man go je adwuma
yeah mo kasa
on je adwuma o
but whatever you earning no
ebusuan ni ma wo no e no mo Rachel ekohwe ndwan be ma oni ma wo na na Rachel ekohwe ndwan nti leba no ni ma wo no wo mba mienu ba ko wota ba ko wo so ma baba na no wo fe no ko ndwan na de oni ma wo de wo mba ma ne mba nti oba na ewu mu ni mre what does it eti me abra ye bre ya ma wale wa gusu ko adwuma bai ebusu entia
hey once sometimes you don't get personal on this radio but you can't sit here
you don't
and tell me that you as you're sitting here your wife's like okay, you don't need your wife's anything.
I'm like every time I tell you, I tell you every time this thing. Me, when people really want to check the model of my marriage, the most people will not even get because what I be, what I am, what I'm practicing. I won't bring it to you because you will enjoy. Telling you that.
So you in your house, you do everything. Nobody's dime is inside.
Well, if anything comes out is anybody's dime, it's not even sin.
What? Pacho, Mickey, you tell the organ. I feel the OBB woman. Like, what are you saying?
Abna, if there's a big ocean and you come and drop a little water inside, nobody sees the water.
Right, there be and nobody sees your water. If nobody sees the water, how many millions in the ocean?
Why are you I mean, for example, Obi school fees go to ya. Nani kunu say, "Ako rufu ni denti." Ako ani school fees on to ya. This is not what a man should talk about. I don't think here. You make there. What's it? A man in relaxing.
Sir, excuses ni any say pemu that time. A one responsibility. Who pay?
Mickey.
I was able to ya koda school fees. Into some board that's all more than so.
Yiri SCC car OD ni expenditure on so. Look. If you are broke as a husband and you don't have what it takes when your wife is doing any request or any demand, as a matter of fact, I call my mbisa ya the two hole. Maybe I did bisa uskebi anonso awari. A man bobrom na mono. What were they abna? And so business a mirror. Many 10 cities. David.
The best station in
Also,
the
baby, your
capital.
quasi kada ho.
FM.
I said David is there. Wafa.
The boy, which you do a good account
But it's better for you. There who needs a car. Men can't trap now. PFF. Koji free maho. For Mabra.
Now, can I free my Nibia?
No, I mean you, the man. Walk out there, look for it,
Mm-hmm.
and come in. Because anytime your wife gets to know you don't have, you break her down. Why? Because you are the social support of the woman.
At that very time, now when you be an hour in school, you know, already saw the super boy.
Maybe when it that or Irisika Subiano, I am be a come be my member. They are waiting for your wife's salary to do budget.
On train, salary.
It is the reason why most of them don't respect us. Because the husband no need to ono esheni bottom ono tofu e mano ono toka mano what must say until they tend to believe that their husband is just like all of us. I get what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
If you meet a woman that their husband is a provider, they give respect to everybody.
100.9.
That's the thing.
What Bema Beyonce Bema no
Because onim say their provision onim light ano onim water ano onim fuel ano onim nyama no ne car
one say
ne car break it down on photo battery aboso kan.
no one I fix him.
I get what I'm talking about. This is what women must aspire for. Not this, I also work. And so, don't demand for food. Bema no e bing, oba no e bing, obia no e shit. Me so me gugu na me daw also ya. That is where we have gotten to why they are struggling. That is where I'm saying that the women should allow themselves to enjoy the wealth and riches of men.
Abena,
I'm not in a casa good woman.
I don't know if the awkward nation now because I'm going to my video as my account with PFE. And bra.
Women's Day. That's why I'm not treating my topic.
If you are part of that,
I'm not treating my topic.
Debbie, hold on. And the day, you know, it's not about. Hold on. Abena, why are you taking this so personal? I know what for any personal, sir.
And the tearful, you know, so I find a person.
Yeah, they will hear see the rest of the women there. In new attorney.
Obia mbodam obia tem.
Obia moda.
Ye kanya sasema ye ndi obia. Ye kanya sasema no wati. We nyi obi ndi obia tem. Well, was on TP. Was on TP. Was on TP. Was on.
Now more trevor. Come. Yeah, let's say minimum start here. We are continuing the show, but assembly or no can I'll see in your buy yano. Yes, Abena, darling.
Situation whereby when he's talking, he's saying that what he is saying is right, and then based on what he has seen and what society whatever. So whatever I'm going to say here is nonsense. No, because I am not a counselor. He is the counselor.
No, forget it. I suppose
it's make it only. I can't 10 minutes.
He's not counseling anybody relax.
And then International Women's Day. I can't 9 minutes.
We yes, happen. A man, you know, won't show Subano. I was relax. No. It's a foot to them. Hold on. As someone counselor can only feel say the right and the best. Our listeners there, no. Into listeners in the baby judge who said, "Yabna can say the question." It was why admitting say no, I cannot. Hold on.
I have said what I want to say.
So relax.
So there is no need dragging it.
So relax.
So there are other women.
I am no crash say, "Gee, that's like can be."
I think we should ask the viewers.
Should you ask the viewers?
Yes, please. I mean, because a telephone number.
That's like okay.
Mickey, you see?
Oh my God.
We just had
Oh my God.
the independence. Majority of the conversation, Excellency the President, literally waste money have parade. Yeah, kind. But the what enacted parade. We should now go and say for us to have remembrance our forefathers and their toil. One of the good things were part of the see that we are still making decisions. If you make decisions to cut off your enjoyment, I say,
Needs FM.
there are many a times that you can be in a party
Still,
and things that get to the state, you realize that
you're not wrong.
they be a make us say, how far we eat like having a side chick. Not for. So if you feel the particular idea what you it may be your funny what it takes.
Do that.
It comes natural.
Eh.
Oh yes, it's natural.
So people find it natural.
If you have it because
no one
your
ever-
circle of friends, you don't see it like it's draining. You don't see that buying a car worth $20,000 for any girl who is not your wife, because in your house every year you're changing 2 cars. And it's nothing. And I'm gonna say, will be 1,000 Ghana cedis, and you'll be 1 million.
The best station in the
So
capital.
at the
And then they
stage,
such in
so at the
But
stage,
so before you reach the Bible, because some say money.
yeah, born in a yeah, born you.
You know, they money.
You don't know what sin is. He who forgives sin can define what sin.
They want to be channel automatically money.
So what we tell you to do, there are times we hold on to it and say it's sin. There are times that we rather push
Why?
you
Why
to
to
go
phone
into
lines?
sin.
You know. Hey.
Put it them channels here. So media say yes, celebrating ma and then your segment here the mama. I say one fan ma.
Rebecca said,
If it are not pa bibia.
"Hey man, and you my boy now."
Then no one go say would issue no more. Na ka me ka say ne. Ube ma abna tena because say ma.
Yeah. Yes.
I say when
A
they
band
take the
Temake
deal
Jamo.
for them, everything is about them.
Belongs to them. Yes.
So
True.
when you color who pink crash crash here mark. And we are
And I'm not also know why you pinky, so I know. Do that. Okay, and see, Scott Love, AFA calls 0302 243540 0302 225 7902. Say your call us number. You can go to your hello.
Hello.
Today. Okay, Counselor, how are you? Hey.
Who's it?
It's you, Kasa.
Hello.
Hello.
Baby.
But you Kasa, it's you, Mickey Darling. You.
Mickey Darling. Hello.
Counselor, and to there, Kasa. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Oh.
But you're not further than Kasa Fin. Okay. That's long to home. The patrol you too.
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
But as I said, to Mickey Darling, William.
I can't like Kenya now, bless you. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, my Vanessa call. Hello, good evening. Today.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, today.
I'm not the mother.
Who Kasa Fin?
When I meet
Yes, you. Yes, you, Kasa. Kasa, it's you.
I got to the eye, Council, and Daniel, I am in the airway. Set up a few words.
What trap? What they call baby? Who near lamb? Why?
Okay.
Who near lamb? Why? Good evening. Good evening. At the same. Yeah, what's it's you, Mickey Darling? Yeah, it's you. Mr. Kasana, it's you. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Yeah, celebrate you, man. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, finance caller. Hello, good evening. Good evening. I've been line I cut you. Almost be brains. Answer.
Auntie, Mickey.
Obi Boafu say, Abna Obi Boafu. I say we a man, I must wait in you, Beman Casanas. Hey, ready, Jacopo. As an actor, I meet you.
I dear back one, Yenina, is young. You are make us say, Abraba, Yabono, based on Yama Yehu, Yama Yatsi, Wembia Yatsna, Wembia Yedi. Shippings are
The best station in the capital. Neat FM.
Life. That's it. Ma kanda say oba here education. No.
Obi here education to be a good man.
No.
Oh, so and men you ready?
No.
Because
what men look for, education is the least.
Yeah. About there's no degree in love.
No.
There's no degree in love. That one there.
What a man is looking for is a presentable woman who is sexually active.
A presentable woman who is sexually
active.
Abema nakasa so active.
Obama, the activeness is on his ability to take care of
a woman.
That's all. Once you have the ability to take off, to provide, your basic thing is to be a provider in the life of a woman. Look, it's not your basic need is to be a provider in the life of a wife.
A woman.
Every woman that meets a man must be anything like it to so ba share so na it say ombuade.
Yes, true.
Because that thing in the man doesn't grow. It is from birth.
What in?
That ego.
Okay.
It's from birth. That is why we have a woman in the higher office. There be a challenge ba. Ni nyonko ba ekwa no ho a, there's always a misunderstanding. Me edmo biki to e bi a paying for a hospital. Number G clearance. Ewo bank bi. Human resource managers. I mean, you see from managers. Oba na ti on. Oba nyem no oba na e bi a hu the condition na doctor money days offer. Esuno ni maternity leave. But you say be an nurse atata. Doctor say challenge rest after 3 days. Ochro say me the command madam na one sha ye be yimedi. Bank bi o. I say why? Madam me be an and it was not just one because now a hospital now me here juma no. One bank no. So I asked myself now one day me taking the trouble to go and see say na human resource manager you crowd our head office here. You see obey you know obadane jata mo bia. The position of the woman was solid. All the position be in whatever in marketing or be. But once she has achieved that, she thinks that lording it over the younger ones down there is an encouragement for them to get to where she is. And proving to the men, say, whatever you think you can get to, we've also got in there. You know. And money efficiency need be little when it comes to. So, women in authority, that is how come their performance doesn't become okay. But
maybe some of them.
Well, you can put to some, but bear mati baby. Boys.
Yeah, they have their old deals of boys.
Oba to me call the name Ekolobi. So when a man is in a particular place, he is so appealing to all the genders as compared to women. Media make out. Say, rise up to the level. Rise up to me bana I mean it's a free man and can say abna the cabra dem bone this and the foot in bone this
me na
me see the buafu. Any na make
oh ni bufu.
Say me na make
keep creating the impression that I'm angry.
Me na make
all I'm saying is that me say many counselor argue enkosi baby
me na me see the buafu.
I don't know me buafu.
Ni bufu
so who see the bufu na me see the buafu.
That be who now say we can say abna bufu.
Me see abna me see the buafu ti me ka so no kan na from na kan. Me na me see the buafu.
Okay, yenti o.
Nti me just say me nim say abna na kan na from na kan. Omu ba ku bi ka say when you become too educated to become a problem as a woman. I don't know which one of them. I was just monitoring.
Yeah, Frema was saying that to them because I don't think education has got anything to do with
and
life.
one of them says when you become too educated, it becomes a problem. And it's true.
He said it.
It's true. Yeah. So, but there's so much to say. For my education, my 3rd degree, my 6th degree, my 5th degree, it doesn't really determine that. But it is good for you to have it. It is good. And now, ye celebrating May abo abasono. Media ba kwa biki mi gina ho kan se. Wa humbrase ni diem. Oba bia be me bi ene wa wo ba. Akoye nti se, wo de ne se me di mani fifiri be hwe ma dia ma da chia ye XYZ no. Thing is that allow the child to have connection with the father, because you will still die as a woman and as a mother to the child. Let the child be happy that has a mother who made sure that the father was respected. But what they not trying to say, not the say so ye no onye na da ache ye nyina ye nyanti ase e wa brabom se de ma ye no ememe bia empre om hu so mmeye ena ne mema ye so yesre won memo me person mmeye bi. Enjoy your nature.
Let the men enjoy the
Charlie, enjoy the men in town. Maybe me come from Monday, echo see Friday. Hardly do I meet a man who says, "Oh, Charlie Counselor, yeah, this is why you do a nipa no." Abnati way, the mati way. They can just smile, regardless of their marital status or relationship status. Maybe be trauma because that is what we are created for.
Now, more crackers and men the cry trauma. They also should be a film. They're much they don't sign be a film. Sometimes you don't have to be normal.
No, no man say, "Oh, mommy, well, Bible God is here now." I didn't say, "Oh, no." And I'm saying every woman who gives sex have an agenda. But make us say they attract giving as compared to me. I make the whole year.
And I make a choice. Tell me so. And I am man. You feel so more. Woman easy crossing.
No, woman easy. No man easy. Yeah, because I'm so no. Yankupon bano business of so bono. Bema on penny. Yeah, Yankupon never born Bema. No fine born Kanamai.
Wow.
To be a man, rather be a why? But see, once you are a doctor owner, this what did you hear? People but what men go through, she's not ready to go through. And I'm the first time I said you're kind of I thought of it's true. To be a man, you can never be compared to a woman. Women should be in their estate and enjoy the wealth and riches and the protection and security of men. Some wives have become knives. Just because they want to be like men. They should remain being a wife and enjoy. Yes, you want to support your husband. It shouldn't be the order of the day. And you know, see down can see a TV. I go to us and you go on my manka. Who go dinosaur and you know, coach scan what you're in now. So you are 2,000. I got 1,000 to be and it's a young smile. The National Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to all of you. If you ask me, and may ye baby no. Omuti through no mo hunya fe bebere wo badwam a uji hudi a so ji hudi ye wo mbo mo ho ofe wo mbo mo ho otan awade de fe na de man men pesu ban fa nkwa to all women who are beautiful, who are ugly, who are working to 0277
0277
609
644
0277
609 644.
Big Daddy made us a part.
Counselor and Komobia also in Libya. Why ready amount? Okay, we're crossing over to peace. Now Yakofa and Umre. Your friend Mickey the triple darling. Nemuma Ola Michael. I said I can sing my DJ Foreigner, Rema Bankro, and then Abnamui and also Naya. We're coming back, God willing, tomorrow.